Good morning, Arvada. I'm Al Hiller.
And I'm Ethan Jarvis, and you're watching Bulldog TV.
Welcome back from spring break, Bulldogs. We hope you had a great week. Remember to lock in, attend classes, and get your grades up these last few weeks before summer.
Let's give a shout out to our most recent Core Value Award winners.
Here are your weekly attendance rates. Freshmen have an attendance rate of 73%, sophomores and juniors are at 77%, and seniors are leading the way with an attendance rate of 79%. The overall rate for the school is 76%.
Have you bought your yearbook yet?
I have. The deadline for ordering yearbooks is April 4th. Let's check in with AHS media reporter Dalen for a look at the production of the yearbook.
It has been a journey. Yearbook is something that I don't have any experience with. This is my first year as a yearbook advisor ever. And so coming into a program, that was really kind of self-sustaining, and the last yearbook advisor did really great things. It was a little intimidating to have to take over and create an actual printed book that really covers our entire student body. So there are days where it's incredibly stressful, and there are days where I absolutely love doing this. I wouldn't say it's hard. I just think that there's a lot of expectations this year. So as far as, we are celebrating our 125th year of Arvada High School. And so, we want to make sure that we get the yearbook done, but we also want to make sure that we're paying respect and, talking about the historical background of all the things that the yearbook has gone through in the past 125 years. So I wouldn't say it's hard, but I just would say that, we just want to make sure that we're covering all of our bases and covering all the areas that we need to. I would say the biggest thing is when kids see other yearbook staffers or myself coming into classrooms to take photos, kids automatically want to pose for photos. And a lot of our photographs we're trying to get as candids, right, which are kids doing the work and in that specific moment, not necessarily posing for a photograph. There are definitely some opportunities for, those posed photos, but just making sure that, kids are posing, right, just focusing on the work at their time. It's, right, a recap of their entire school year, and some of the things that they do in classes is fantastic, and we want to cover that and make sure that they get the recognition that they deserve.
The Bulldog Bustle 5K is coming up Saturday, May 3rd. Look for posters around the school to sign up.
A reminder that free breakfast and lunch is available to all students every day in the cafeteria.
Let's head over to Jocelyn and Ashley for this science fact of the week.
Hello everyone, my name is Jocelyn.
And I'm Ashley.
And this is your science fact of the week.
Have you ever wondered why the sky is blue?
That's a stupid question.
That's really stupid. The blue color is due to a phenomenon called Rayleigh scattering. When sunlight enters Earth's atmosphere, it collides with molecules and small particles. Shorter blue wavelengths are scattered more than other colors, making the sky appear blue to our eyes.
During sunrise and sunset, the light has to pass through the more atmosphere, scattering the shorter wavelengths and allowing the red and orange to shine through.
Wow! Now let's check in with AHS media reporter Devani for a story about our security team at Arvada.
Hi, I'm Syria, the security guard. So it was not by choice. I was part of the 16 school closure 2 years ago. So I frantically looked for a different position. applied for dispatch, and they said I would do better in security, so I got the security job. And then I had to choose between 2 schools, and I chose Arvada. Yelling at kids to get out of the bathroom, escorting kids to class, making sure everything's secure and locked, and just having good conversations with students. Our first day back of school this year, seeing all the kids and them being excited about me being back, and just starting off the year off great. It just depends on what it is. Like if it's a student smoking in the bathroom, usually I just have them hand it over and I turn it into the admin team. If it's a student yelling at me, then I ask for backup, and then we both work on it together and get them to the office. We have a lot of things in place to make sure everybody stays safe. The biggest one is making sure we're checking everybody's IDs at the front door and nobody's going out other doors and letting other people in. Making sure all doors are locked and checked. We do hourly checks for exterior. Just make sure we know our surroundings and who's around.
That's it for this week.
We'll see you next time on Bulldog TV.